Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to share with you my English diary. Now, I know what you're thinking. English diary, that sounds boring. But trust me, it's not just any ordinary diary. The soft glow of my desk lamp illuminates the pages as I pick up my favorite pen. This is where the magic happens. Every day, I take a few minutes to jot down my thoughts, experiences, and feelings. All in English. This is my secret weapon for improving my English skills, and I'm excited to show you how it works. So, picture this. It's a quiet evening, and I'm sitting at my desk with a blank notebook in front of me. Now, you might be wondering, why bother writing a diary in English? Well, let me tell you, it's been a game changer for me. I wrote, I was over the moon when I found out I got the job. It felt a bit strange at first. Now, I use that phrase naturally in conversations. When I first started learning English, I struggled with expressing myself. Well, by regularly expressing my thoughts in English, I'm training my brain to think in English. On those days, I remind myself that it's okay to struggle. In fact, those challenging days are often when I learn the most. It keeps the language fresh in your mind and makes the habit easier to maintain. Well, that's the beauty of writing in English. If the people around you don't speak English, it's like a secret code. But, jokes aside, this diary is for you. You don't have to share it with anyone if you don't want to. Entries from months ago seem simple compared to what I write now. It's a tangible record of my improvement, and let me tell you, there's no better motivation than seeing how far you've come. I keep my diary by my bed, so it's the last thing I see before I go to sleep. It's become such a part of my routine that my day feels incomplete without it. Grab that pen, open that notebook, and let the words flow. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And, hey, let me know in the comments if you keep an English diary. Until next time, keep writing, keep learning, and keep growing. See you in the next video. Trust me, future you will. I might look up new words or phrases to express what I'm feeling, expanding my vocabulary in the process. Grab a notebook, find a quiet spot, and start writing. It doesn't matter if it's about your day, your dreams, or even what you had for breakfast. It's a companion on your language learning journey, a record of your progress, and a tool for... It's uniquely yours, filled with your thoughts, your experiences, and your voice. The important thing is to start and to keep going. I don't have time for this, or my English isn't good enough. The encouragement and feedback I get from fellow English learners is amazing. It's like having a global support system, all cheering each other on in our language learning journeys. But here's the thing. You don't need to write pages and pages. I wrote, as I soared through the sky, the wind whipping through my hair, I spotted trouble in the distance. With my super hearing, I could make out the panicked cries for help. Maybe one day, you'll be making videos in English, sharing your own language, learning tips. In a flash, I changed course, ready to save the day. It was fun, it was creative, and it pushed me to use descriptive language I wouldn't normally use. Even a few sentences a day can make a difference. And as for your English level, that's the whole point. This diary is for you to improve no matter where you're starting from. So when I'm speaking, I'm not constantly translating in my head anymore. I'll write about my dream vacation, or describe my favorite meal, or even imagine a conversation with my hero. These prompts not only give me ideas, but also push me to use vocabulary I might not use in my day-to-day entries. I knew the grammar rules and vocabulary, but putting it all together in a natural way. This diary isn't about perfect grammar or fancy vocabulary. It's about practice, about getting comfortable with the language. There's no teacher marking your mistakes, no classmates to impress. It's just you and your thoughts. This freedom allows you to experiment with the language, to take risks you might not take in a classroom or conversation. That's when I stumbled upon the idea of keeping an English diary. At first, it felt awkward and forced. I'd stare at the blank page, unsure of what to write or how to start. But as days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, something incredible happened. Writing became easier, more fluid. I found myself reaching for words and phrases I'd learned but never used before. Let me give you a peek into my diary. Here's an entry from last week. Today was a roller coaster of emotions. I aced my presentation at work, feeling on top of the world. But then I got caught in a sudden downpour on my way home, arriving soaked to the bone. Life's funny like that. You never know what's around the corner. See what I mean? It's not Shakespeare, but it's me, expressing my day in English. And that's the beauty of it. One of the best things about keeping an English diary is that it's a judgment-free zone. I remember when I first used an idiom I'd learned. But here's the real kicker. This diary isn't just improving my writing. It's boosting my speaking skills too. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Let me share a little secret with you. Sometimes, when I'm stuck or feeling uninspired, I use prompts. One of my favorite entries was when I wrote about a fictional day as a superhero. But it's not all smooth sailing. There are days when English feels like a foreign language again. One thing I've learned is the importance of consistency. It's better to write a little bit every day than to write a lot once a week. Now, you might be wondering about privacy. After all, a diary is supposed to be personal, right? That being said, I've found that sharing can be incredibly rewarding. Sometimes I'll post a short excerpt on language learning forums or social media. As I flip through the pages of my diary, I can see my progress. So, if you're looking to improve your English, why not give this a try? Remember, language learning is a journey, not a destination. Every word you write is a step forward. And who knows? Before I wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. Your English diary is more than just a notebook. Your English diary adventure starts today. That's all for today, guys.